I am very fortunate to not only have a wonderful wife, but two beautiful daughters at home as well. My oldest daughter is 6 years old, and lately we've been having a lot of conversations with her about why we as human beings are broken and can so easily hurt one another. She often finds herself frustrated with her younger sister for not sharing or for taking mine and Kelsey's attention away from her. She has even admitted at times that when she gets so angry, she feels out of control and lashes out even though she doesn't want to. Our response to her is almost always the same. You are a filthy, rotten sinner, just like your mom and dad. And for this reason, we will struggle for the rest of our lives on this side of heaven with the desire to sin. In his letter to the Romans, Paul highlights this struggle when he writes, "Although I want to do good, evil is right there with me. For in my inner being, I delight in God's law. But I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind, and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within me. What a wretched man I am! Who will rescue me from this body that is subject to death? Thanks be to God, who delivers me through Jesus Christ our Lord. So then, I myself in my mind am a slave to God's law, but in my sinful nature, a slave to sin." For all people, this battle against sin rages inside of us on a daily basis. But this is not something to feel guilt over or to be ashamed of, as Jesus has already taken away our guilt and shame on the cross. Rather, we should feel hope that this battle's already been won on our behalf. And because of Jesus, the sin that shame so often brings doesn't need to define us, nor does the temptation to sin need to rule over us. I'm certainly not advocating for us to just keep on sinning because we're forgiven. Paul actually attacks this head on when he says, "Shall we go on sinning so that grace may increase?" By no means. We are those who have died to sin. How can we live in it any longer? We have been set free from the power of the sin nature which exists inside of each of us. So live into that freedom. When you fall short and sin, the solution is not to run from God, but to run to Him. God is gracious and kind, and you cannot out-sin His love for you. When you fall short, confess your sin and keep seeking Jesus and His righteousness above all else.